Hey guys, NWO for Life with One Piece, Chapter 768 review. Chapter starts off back in the flashback with Corazon screaming to Doflamingo that Law is free, Law is free. And then we go right back to the present and we see Law and Doflamingo fighting. And Law is not doing too well, but even so, he's asking Doflamingo questions. He wants to know what Doflamingo thinks of Luffy because Luffy is a D, and Doflamingo says, "Oh, what? You think that stupid, you know, legend about the D even makes any difference? You think it's real? It's just some superstition or whatever." And then Law's like, "I'm a D as well," and you can see that Doflamingo is visibly shaken, and either way, he still, is getting the upper hand in the fight against Law, and he knocks Law into like a wall or whatever, quite a large distance away. And then we see Viola with the king, her father, and she's talking like Doflamingo's not. Law isn't doing too well against Doflamingo, and Luffy fell on the floor, and then also like talking about all the different members of the family and what they're currently doing. And she basically talks about Senor Pink at the toy factory and Pika, fighting Zolo, Diamante, Treble, Gladius, Lao G, Dellinger, Baby Five, and Mophice, all saying like what they're doing, and we also see information about like the weaker side characters that are introduced, like the king with the boxing gloves and how he can, like he's a king of like a different country or whatever, and when he revs up his arm, he can make this superhuman punch or whatever, like this super insane punch. So they show like him and a couple other characters, like what they're doing. They show Usopp exhausted, I guess from attacking. I don't know if it's from hitting sugar or if it's from further attacking enemies or something. He's being like watched over, and he's exhausted on the floor. And he's talking to Viola, and I imagine he's asking her about all these enemies that are left over because of the snail phone thing. I think he has one, Den Mushi, I think it's called. But yeah, and so then back to Law and Doflamingo, because basically all the other pages are just showing all these people and what they're doing in the fight, and it's very quick, like just flashes of everybody doing like practically like nothing too important, just Zoro, you know fighting with Pika, but like they don't show anything. They just show him like like standing there with the swords, like so you don't see nothing. And yeah, so Doflamingo and Law are fighting, and Law says that Corazon couldn't do what had to be done. He was too nice, so he's gonna pull the trigger, and he uses this move. And what's his name? Treble, the family member with a snot coming out of his mouth. He sees that Doflamingo is fighting like aggressively and angry, and he's like, Dofy, don't get into Law's range, and that's exactly what happens. And Law uses injection shot with his sword right in Doflamingo's like stomach area, and gets a nice puncture on him, and it's pretty good. And Law is like, I'm gonna get revenge for Corazon. Anything else to see? Yeah, and so Rebecca a little bit with her father fighting Gladius, I think it was, and yeah, just quick little flashes of stuff that happened that really can't really be determined like what they're actually doing. We just get the idea that they're doing something, you know. So that's pretty much it. That's the chapter in a nutshell, I guess. Very short, but again, mostly all about Law and Doflamingo with the little fighting, and a lot on reconnaissance with Viola, just like talking about like what's going on. It's kind of like a review chapter. So I don't give the chapter a high rating. I'm gonna have to give the chapter like a 5 out of 10. 5 because we do get to see Law get one up on Doflamingo. We do get to see D being mentioned, how Doflamingo feels about it. He obviously is nervous about it. We you know, aside from that, I just don't see much good in the chapter because it's just random, flashes of scenes with all these different characters fighting or doing something, and we don't even see anything. We just see like a picture of them standing there or something, and have Viola explain like what's going on. So it's kind of pointless. I don't think we needed it. I think it's like a filler chapter. So it gets a 5 out of 10 for me. And that's pretty much it. Let me know what you thought about the chapter in the comments below. Rate the video if you like it, and please subscribe for more videos in the future. And thank you again for watching. And I look forward to seeing comments below. So comment, and we'll talk about the chapter and whatever. Thanks. Bye.